everyone. Wish you all a very happy Republic Day from the entire Ashoka Sinha team. So since 2 days we have been in the process of making the masses aware about our constitution, various fundamental rights and duties and articles. So without making you wait any longer, let's proceed with the remaining rights.
The right against exploitation, given in Article 23 and 24, provides for two provisions, namely the abolition of human trafficking, forced labor, and the abolition of employment of children below the age of 14 years is dangerously hazardous jobs like factories and mines. It seeks to protect the citizen from being forced to work against their wishes. Correct. Forced labor is a practice in which a person is forced to do work to pay off his debt. The money they get is very little and the work is keep getting double. However, forced labor has been declared a punishable crime by law. Exactly. And the same goes for human trafficking for the purpose of the slave trade and prostitution, wherein humans, mostly women, are bought and sold for immoral and slavery activities. Even this is a punishable offense. Since ages we have seen that stronger ones have always dominated and exploited the weaker ones. In such scenarios, it is need of ours to protect weaker from such exploitation and provide them with equal opportunities in every field to empower themselves.
That definitely was an important right. Now there's another one you must be familiar with.
Freedom of expression. Article 10 of Indian Constitution gives the right to express your views aloud or thoughts freely without government interference.
Of course, your voice is important. You have the right to say what you think, share information, and demand for a better world. You also have the right to agree or disagree with those in power and express our opinion in peaceful protest.
And exercising these rights without fear and unlawful interference is central to living in an open and fair society, one in which people can access justice and enjoy their human rights.
Yes, and that can be done through newspaper articles, books, television, radio, internet, social media, etc.
But while doing so, we must make sure that we aren't hurting anyone's feeling. We are protecting our national security. We prevent crimes. We protect our morals. We prevent disclosure of information which are confidential. And we maintain authority.
That reminds me of the fact that how some people these days are misusing the internet and social media platforms wherein they express baseless ideas and comments which are hurtful and disrespectful that needs to be stopped.
On the other hand, Aditya, we have many cases wherein due to freedom of speech and expression, worldwide courts have made meaningful progress in their recognition of constitutional rights of LGBT, that is lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender people.
Now we have come across 3 important rights. We have one more right lined up for you which is crucial for the development of our nation.
There are so many articles under which right to equality can be classified.
Yes, Article 14 treats all the people seen in the eyes of the law,
Whereas Article 15 prohibits any kind of discrimination on grounds of race, religion, caste, creed, etc., subject to any liability, disability, or anything as such.
True. It also exhibits equal employment opportunities in the state services for all the citizens.
Correct. This can be easily seen in the case of transgenders, wherein now they are also given equal opportunity at every sphere of life, because they too are part of our community and we should not discriminate them on any grounds.
Yes, be it education, employment, healthcare services, right of movement, use of public amenities, etc.
And if anyone is seen doing any kind of offense against transgenders, then they are penalized as well, which is a very great step in protecting them.
Absolutely. Right to equality is a necessity for every individual living in any democratic sector. Countries like India, equality is essential due to a significant economic, social and political disparities.
Such an eye-opener it was. Well, let's move ahead and put some light on the last act for today, that is, the Environment Protection Act.
The Indian Constitution provides with special provision on environment protection as well.
Correct. Wherein the Article 51A states that it is duty of every citizen to protect and improve the natural environment, including forests, lakes, wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. For example, people are shifting to vegan and are proudly embracing it. PETA has been introduced to establish and protect the right of all animals.
And no citizen can carry business activity if it is going to hamper the health of environment and to general public. The industries has to submit the report to the government stating that there will be no pollution from their end.
For which the principle of sustainable development has come into place. Every citizen has been empowered to take measures such as soil conservation, waste management, forestry, etc. Since environment protection is our cultural values and tradition.
Can you also explain some of the ways in which we can protect the environment?
Yes, why not? Pollution control laws should be imposed strictly. Restriction on usage of fossil fuels should be imposed. The usage of non-conventional source of energy should be encouraged.
Therefore, the Constitution of India embodies the framework of protection and preservation of nature without which life can't be enjoyed.
Yes, our natural environment makes human life possible, and our cultural environment helps define who we are. It is therefore essential that population and economic growth are environmentally sustainable.
Now that we are done here, I suppose that a lot of you must be now aware about our constitution and what all it deals with. So now it's our responsibility as a responsible citizen to abide by the rules of the constitution and respect it. At last, I would like to end this program by saying, let the tricolor immerse you into strength, peace and growth. Thank you. Jai Hind.